All right, Blossom, this is your moment. Nobody is paying attention, but it's your moment. I'm paying attention. We're paying attention, and that's all that matters. So we're here with our Crybaby Whims episode. It's a very special episode today. We have been preparing for Blossom and for Peter to get married. Blossom was just celebrating because it is the summer holiday today. And actually, she did grilling, which was a part of today's event. Hang on, let me just pause here. Oh my gosh, like these two are so cute. Oh my gosh, look at them. They're so excited that today is their wedding day. We're gonna take some time off for Blossom because it actually is. Today is the actual day of their wedding. Oh my gosh, look at them go. So it is summer break, and so you'll see Blossom ticked off her barbecue. There's a few other things that we have that we can accomplish. There's drinking, there's inviting guests, there's water fun, and there's going on vacation or travel. So we might not get all of them done, but we can definitely get a couple of them done. And I did actually play so that we are the Friday before the wedding. So tomorrow is our wedding ceremony. I kind of changed when we were having it because last time the twins ended up going to an away camp. So they're both at summer camp right now. Oak went to an arts camp and Blossom went to a gymnastics camp. So they have been gone for the week. So these two have just been focusing on Forrest and their careers. Forrest has been doing really well. They've been trying to accomplish as many of his milestones as possible. So you'll see he's sitting up here. I'm pretty sure that maybe he's crawling a little bit. And yeah, he's just thriving. That's all I have to say. He's getting lots of attention from his parents, and they're making sure that he has his needs met. And not only that, but they're also accomplishing his milestones. So he's definitely doing much better than, say, the twins were doing. The other thing is that Peter somehow managed to cheat on Blossom. I don't really know exactly what happened. As part of his career, he had to do some mean interactions. So he's gone up quite a bit higher. He's gotten a few promotions, and he's level 6 now. He's a boss. From knocking out armed guests to intimidating rival gangs with a single arched eyebrow, Peter is now the brawn behind the brains, and he's closer to the action than ever. Don't mess with him. He's been increasing his mischief skill, but now he's actually at a point in his career where he has to do mean interactions. So I had to find someone that we could be mean to. So we found somebody in the area and we invited them over, and he ended up somehow also flirting with this guy at the same time as he was being mean to him. So he ended up cheating on Blossom, but he came out and he was honest to Blossom, and he actually rebuilt trust with her because he's a loyal Sim. Finally, mistakes from the past have been forgiven. Peter better not screw up again. So Blossom did choose to forgive him. And yeah, I don't know how that happened. So I kind of just wanted it to be over with quickly. And as you can see, he's now getting a worse reputation. Cadence is just texting how somebody let her know that they dislike him and that he should maybe try being a little bit nicer. So word is getting around that Peter is not so nice anymore. I don't know why Blossom is just staring at Forrest. Why don't we actually try and maybe, what can we do? Let's practice crawling a little bit with him. And it looks like he's learned to crawl. Good job, Forrest. Forrest has learned to crawl. Now that he can crawl around everywhere, you'll have to keep a closer eye on him. So that's really good. He is a little bit hungry. Come on, let's feed him then. If he doesn't want to eat in the high chair, we'll breastfeed, I guess. You may also notice that we have a ton of money, 81,600 simoleons. That is not from Peter's life of crime. Peter's life of crime is not very lucrative, actually. He really doesn't make that much money as a criminal, unfortunately, even if he does a little bit of pickpocketing. So basically how we've ended up making all of that money is Blossom has been selling her flower arrangement, and they've been going for tens of thousands of dollars. That's how we've been making money. Every time we sell them, I think the lowest one went for 3,000 simoleons or something like that. So Blossom is doing really well with those. She's making a lot of money. Blossom, you need to change his diaper. He's going to get diaper rash. Here I was saying how great we've been as parents to Forrest, and now Forrest is just getting, as soon as we go on camera, Forrest is getting treated like trash. They're not even They're not doing a good job at all to meet his needs. I don't know what's going on. It was not like this all week, I swear. Forrest was doing really well. We got a lot of his milestones done, and we have been keeping him very happy. So maybe it's just a little bit nerves for the wedding. Maybe Blossom is starting to feel a little bit anxious, so she's having a hard time focusing. We do know she does, when she gets distracted, she kind of like hyper focuses on an issue, and then she has a harder time sort of being aware of what's going on around her. And so maybe that's what's happening here. It's probably just the wedding. I actually did do their wedding looks already. So I think maybe what we'll do is the kids are coming home today, but maybe Blossom can like try on her dress for the twins and see what they think. Maybe she can like change her accessories or something like that based on what her kids think. And then we already asked Ivy to be the flower pal. We want to ask Oak as well, I think, to be, I think there's like a ring bearer sim potentially. And then a Blossom needs a sim of honor. So I was thinking we would ask Rayne. You'll also, by the way, notice I actually did go around. I forgot I did this. I did want to go through just because of the wedding and make sure everyone had a good wedding look. And then also I kind of updated their looks as well because they are getting older. I cheated their careers up. So they have sort of like gotten promotions. They've built skills and stuff like that. So here is what Courtney looks like. She's in the fashion career. I think she's like a magazine editor now. She's quite high up. She's like level 7. She has Akira, who's a developer, as her spouse, but she has this cute, like, I really like her haircut. She definitely just looks a little bit more mature, but still like very stylish and a little bit edgy, I think, like on like cutting edge fashion or whatever. I don't know. I tried to make her look like, she's very trendy and sort of like a little bit ahead of the trends, maybe even. We can take a look at some of the other sort of family members' makeovers. There's Rhiannon. So, she's quite a bit older now. She's the same age as the twins. I'm thinking Blossom at this point is probably like in her mid 20s, maybe like a little bit like maybe 26, 27 kind of thing. And all of the others were quite a bit older than her. So they're maybe like 30s, like early 40s. So I did update Rhiannon. She doesn't actually have a job. She's just living off of her parents' money. I like to think that maybe she has invested it or whatever. So she lives in a really nice condo. And because Courtney got married, I ended up moving Cadence out of their shared apartment. So here's Cadence. Cadence is actually a professional athlete now. She's very high up in the athletic career. So she makes a lot of money, and I moved her in with her aunt. They're actually the same age, so they're more like friends, but I figured they're both sort of the two in the family that are still single. They're unattached. They don't even seem to have any girlfriends or boyfriends, I don't think. And so I thought they would maybe think, oh, like, her aunt has this really big place. And obviously when Courtney got married, she had to move out. But as a professional athlete, she's probably not home a lot. So she ended up moving in with her aunt. And so when she is home and when she's not like touring and stuff like that as an athlete, they're able to hang out and just keep each other company and stuff. So I thought that was really nice. Mabel hasn't changed as much, I would say. I made her hair a little bit longer. I kind of gave her a little bit more makeup, almost as if she's been influenced by her wife. And so her hair's just gone longer, but because she's a mom and she's kind of a little bit more practical and she does a lot of yoga and stuff, I just kind of figured she would probably have it tied up very casually. And I can see here, I think this is cute. These two are thick as thieves, a great relationship with a rival sibling. So there was a little bit of rivalry between Mabel and Blossom, but then they ended up, I think, becoming jokesters. And so it does look like they are thick as thieves. And Blossom was her sim of honor. And I thought maybe we should make Mabel our sim of honor as well, but I think we're going to make Rayne our sim of honor. So I am going to invite Rayne over so that we can ask her. All right, let's come over and say hello to Rayne. We haven't seen Rayne in a long time, and Rayne was the one sim that I did not give a makeover to. So let's give her an awkward hug, and let's also announce our engagement. And we do, oh my gosh, these two are going to woohoo. No, not right now, Peter. Peter, go do something else, please. So we are going to announce our engagement because we do want her to be our sim of honor. And look, she's feeling happy from regained trust. Blossom wants to stay present and think of the future ahead with her loved one after they fix their relationship. So that's really, really cute. What's this? Be jealous. Oh, he's going to be jealous because of her friend. Oh my gosh, they're just friends, okay? Let's do a deep conversation. Just, you know, talk about family and some of the changes that have happened. Obviously, one of them being our husband dying and then coming back to life. Let's ask her to be the sim of honor at our wedding. I do think actually I was thinking we should have Mabel officiate. I think that would be really cute. But I actually haven't asked her yet. So we might need to just like hop over quickly and do that. Let's go into her daughter's room here. And we are going to try on our wedding look and then we're going to show it off there. So we're going to put on our wedding dress for Rayne and all of you as well. You can see how she's looking. She looks really good, I think. I thought that Blossom would go for something that was like more florally or something like that. But when I started putting her in outfits, I was like, no, she needs this like very, very elegant look, I think. This felt like it was right for her. So I think she looks really good. I like the way that her hair is styled as well. And she has some very simple jewelry, which I really, really like. I really like her bracelet as well. So now let's go ahead and change Rayne's outfit. So I want to give her an updated look as an adult as well. So there's Rayne. There's her updated look. I think she's looking cute. So here's how she looks for the wedding. I think she looks cute. Oh my gosh, she looks really cute. I'm really excited. So it's saying that she's hungry and like she wants a bath or something. Not really too sure. I think, why don't we actually eat out somewhere? This is such a cute restaurant and this is going to be so fun. I think it's like a sushi place and I personally love sushi. So this is exactly the kind of food I would want to be eating the night before my wedding and possibly even at my wedding. So they're all ordered and now they're just going to chat and hang out like good friends and talk about the wedding that is coming up. We have asked Rayne to be our sim of honor, but I do want to ask Mabel to be our officiant. I want to see if I can ask Mabel to be that. Oh, we're getting our food. Okay, let's eat our food. We can ask afterwards about that. Oh, and are they getting a sentiment together? Yeah, so they're just, you know, three friends. They're chatting it up. They're trying to have a good time before the wedding that comes up tomorrow. I spoke with Mabel and find her quite pleasing. Okay, good. So they know each other now. That's really good. And then we can make sure the same the other way around. Wow, Blossom, I was unaware that you felt so strongly about Rayne. She seems like good company. I'll chat with her soon. Perfect. Okay. See, that's a cute way to get everyone to know each other and to like each other. And then finally, before we leave, we are going to go in here and, oh, where was it? Activities. That's where it was. Let's ask Mabel to be our officiant finally. There we go. So we're going to end the meal and pay the bill. And then we're going to say goodbye to Mabel, but we're going to see her tomorrow. So let's go and give her a nice hug. And then we're going to head home with Rayne. So these two are home. I'm going to send Blossom to bed. Forrest, you know, he can play for a little bit. She's feeling very confident. She had a nice meal. She had a nice holiday. She went out to dinner. She brought friends together. So Mabel and Rayne are probably friends now. She enjoyed her drink a lot, it looks like, and she feels closely connected to somebody. I'm not sure who, probably her Mabel that we just saw. So yeah, Forrest is going to hang out up here on his own. He's got, I think, some toys that he maybe can play with. He's so cute. Blossom will have to get up at some point to feed him, but she's going to try and get some rest because she's really, really tired. And it's like 3 a.m. Blossom has gotten a full night's sleep, which is really nice for her before her wedding. What does she want to do here? Look at the bright side. We can definitely do that. It is her wedding day, so I believe that she deserves to look at the bright side. And this tree is actually where we get married. So we're going to get married under the tree. I might get rid of some of like the camping and put the stuff for the wedding reception out here. Okay, so we should be all set up for the wedding. The only thing we have left to do is to ask our son to be a part of the wedding as well. So I think I will have Peter come over. Look at that. It's the first thing. It says, ask Oak to be ring bearer at the wedding. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It's like it was meant to be. He's agreed to be the ring bearer. So the last thing that we can do, oh, look at their hug. Oh, how sweet. Oak really appreciated receiving such kind attention from Peter just now. That affection made him feel extra special. Does he like affection? Yes. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. It's like he can't believe that they would have thought of him to be a part of the wedding. That's so cute. So there's not too much more that we need to do. I'm going to have Peter come over here and he is going to fill fountain with cheese, chocolate, or fruit punch. Let's do a cheese fountain. All right, so Blossom is off to make her wedding bouquet. We've got our little man here. He's looking pretty good. Peter added the wedding topper, so that's good. How's Forrest doing? Forrest is doing good. Let's come upstairs. We're going to wake him up, and we're going to change his diaper and get him all ready. Can we put out his little thingy so that he can be with us for the wedding? And by little thingy, I mean this thing. Yeah. There. So he can be in the garden with us as we get married. There we go. And I believe our wedding should have started. I didn't see us get like the notification for it. But yeah, so I don't know where everyone is. But let's have you come over here and change your outfit. And then you're going to psych yourself up to make sure you're feeling confident for the wedding. For some reason, no one has arrived. Well, we're going to be manually calling everyone over, I guess. We're going to change into our bridal look, and then we're going to check ourselves out. Peter can just change out here, and he's going to start calling over some family and friends. Wedding ceremony is about to begin. Everyone is already here, game. You're welcome. I'm so glad that we finally have realized it's actually our wedding day after I did all of that work to get everyone here. But you know what? Better late than never. So let's gather at the aisle. There we go. Oh my gosh, what a rebel. Ivy just absolutely does not want to be in her formal wear. She keeps changing out of it. She's the only one. This is so funny. Okay, so it's down the aisle. So, oh, he tripped. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Okay, so our ring bearer went down. Now we're going to have our flower sim go down the aisle. And then let's send down the sim of honor. There we go. Oh my gosh, she changed out. You know what? You don't want to be in your wedding outfit? That's fine. All right, Blossom, this is your moment. Nobody is paying attention, but it's your moment. I'm paying attention. We're paying attention, and that's all that matters. Blossom. Oh, yeah, here we go. Whoa. Oh, my gosh, it's so pretty. Yes, Blossom. Okay. Exchange vows with officiants and kiss. Now, we're asking for a lot here. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to do our best. I think Mabel might not be officiating, but we'll pretend that she is. But it's really cute. They're doing it under this tree. They're promising to love each other forever in sickness and in health. And oh, there we go. A Blossom has put her ring. And now Peter is putting his ring. He's like, with this ring, I thee wed. And now, oh my goodness, Blossom went for it. Oh, wow, she did a full-on dip kiss with Peter. Oh, so cute. We are married. Adorable. Okay, what would come next? Probably toasts. So let's start off by hiring a mixologist. And Mabel is giving a wonderful toast about the family. Oh no, Rayne's not in her outfit. Let me just change her real quick there. She's the other rebel, I guess. She doesn't like pink. All right, everyone's having a nice toast. Rhiannon actually looks a lot like her sister. It kind of feels like, well, I guess they are sisters. It kind of feels like Sydney is here because she looks a lot like Sydney. I hope our service sims show up. It would be nice to have our music. For now, let's just turn on. Can I just turn on a bit of music for the moment? Oh my gosh, look at these two. Oh, they're having a romantic moment together. Just a quiet moment now that they're married, just to give each other a little kiss. Peter has his wedding ring on now, I believe. Yeah, there it is. So we'll make sure that that's on all of his outfits. And then Blossom hasn't eaten anything, so I want her to come over here and grab something to eat. She's feeling a beautiful speech sniff from hearing a good speech. The true power of love personified in a speech sniff. So beautiful. Can we hear it again? I swear from performing vows. Those vows are my promise to always be true to you. She's happy from being just married. And with this ring from exchanging rings, just as the circle has no end, this ring symbolizes that our love will last forever. It would be nice if we could like make drinks for everyone. Oh my gosh, we can. Perfect. Let's pour everyone a little bit of wine. So people are chatting. Everyone's enjoying themselves. We're going to do a cake and the first dance soon, but we're just going to give everyone a little bit of a moment to relax. In my experience, weddings don't ever end. In game and in real life, I guess. Weddings can definitely go for like a really long time. Ivy is back in her regular outfit, of course. Aw, and look, Ashton just hugged his dad. That's so cute. Okay, so everyone can come and grab some drinks, and then we're gonna gather for the first dance, I think. Okay, everyone, make room. Not you, Blossom. You actually need to do the dance. Aw, look at them have their dance. So cute. Let's put the house up in the background for like the true effect. Is that the end? Okay, now everyone is dancing, and we've got some bubble blowing too, which is cute. So they've opened up the dance floor. Everyone looks like they're enjoying a good dance, as this family likes to do. Oh, look, so cute. Oh, everyone's coming now for cake. Everyone's excited. Are you gonna take your first bites? That cake looks so good. Oh, so cute. Good job. Oh my gosh, that's everything ticked off. Did the wedding end? I think it did. Maybe while we were doing that. Okay, well that's fun. That was a fun wedding. Blossom really wants to go to bed. Everyone's saying goodbye. You know what? Fair enough. Ivy went to bed too. Or no, she's just napping. He's enjoying his piece of cake on his own. I think he was the only one. A few people look. Of course, Courtney is still here partying away. She loves dancing. So, you know, she's enjoying herself as much as she can. Look at the mess from this wedding. Oh, well, it was a good night. Someone left a glass of wine on the ground. Peter's trying to do a little bit of a tidy up, so when they wake up tomorrow, it's not so overwhelming. Mabel also, I think, maybe is like thinking, oh, I should help clean up a little. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end the part for today. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you for your patience. I'm glad we were able to finally get through this wedding. If you're on YouTube, please don't forget to like the part if you're enjoying the series and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And I will see you next time.